Welcome to a special episode here on WHBG 20, where we'll be focusing on Juneteenth HBG and all the amazing things that are going to be happening for the week. My name is Dr. Kimeka Campbell. I'm the Vice President of the Young Professionals of Color Greater Harrisburg, and here with me today to go through our very special episode is Elyse Irvine. She is our Chief Administrative Officer for Young Professionals of Color Greater Harrisburg. Hey, Elyse.
Hey, everybody.
We're really excited to be here today because we have a lot of great news to share with you about Juneteenth. We want to talk a little bit about YPOC, and we want to talk about all the amazing events that we have coming up in just 10 days.
10 days.
It's kind of crazy. We've been planning this for so long. And to see
Crunch
it
time.
Yes, and to see it come to fruition and see the week, coming up so quickly.
I'm so excited. I did just put in my request with Champ, Another Man's Treasure. She's doing a box, so she knows all of the events. She's curating my outfit per event for me.
That's really cute.
I'm so excited.
Okay, do I have time to put in one of those?
I think
Champ?
today I'll text her.
Okay, please text her because I would love that. That sounds amazing.
Yes.
And if you shout out to Campbell, if you don't know, she's like makeup artist extraordinaire, fashion guru extraordinaire.
Now it's time to get your looks together.
Absolutely. It's time because, listen, we are going to have photography and videography all week. So we have a lot. And last year, everybody looked great. So this year, we want everybody to look just as amazing. So we're super excited about that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's first, what week are we talking about? First of all, when does our event start?
Saturday. It's Saturday to Saturday.
Yeah.
From a parade to a concert. So we're starting with the parade, Harrisburg's first ever Black parade, Juneteenth parade. And we wouldn't have been able to do that without Eris Smallwood,
Absolutely.
who is chairing the entire event. She has a strong team and committee of folks who have been pouring their time and their hearts, not just to getting it done, but getting it done in this big, dope, creative, innovative, artistic way.
Yeah, absolutely. And our banner just went up on Second Street, the 2nd Street and the bridge near Mary and 2nd Street for Juneteenth Parade.
Yes.
So everybody will be seeing that as they come off of the exit into the city.
Right into the city.
You come right into the city. You're going to see that Juneteenth Parade banner to let you know when it is. It's going to be 12 p.m. on the 14th
Saturday
of June. That is 10 days. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, there's like over 60 participants.
Yeah. We're up to 75. 75 participants in the parade. We have to cut it off at 80 because everybody wants to participate, but it's the first one, so we have to kind of manage it the best we can.
Don't play ourselves. Yeah.
And we're so excited about we're highlighting the 8th Ward as a route, so we're going to go right by the 8th Ward statue, also known as a Gathering at the Meeting Place statue that commemorates the 8th Ward. Did y'all know that the 8th Ward used to be where the Capitol is right now? And that Capitol, the 8th Ward was raised in order to create the Capitol. But there were Underground Railroad stops there and a thriving Black and actually quite integrated community as well. There were white, Black, brown, everyone was there. But it was a majority Black neighborhood right where the Capitol sits right now. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
So the parade's up first. We have over 75 folks, I think just about 75. We're capping it at 80. So if you have been thinking about it, you're like, I still am thinking about what I want to do. Do I want to be in a parade or do I want to vend? I suggest being in the parade. It's going to be amazing exposure, and we are getting to commemorate the 8th Ward. So I'm excited.
That is the other piece, the vending. There is going to be vendor markets at most of the events. Definitely at the parade, you'll be able to stop and shop and browse and touch, taste, feel small businesses. Harrisburg does have still a booming and growing micro business community, and this is your opportunity to come out and see what it's all about, from jewelry to skin products to clothes. So make sure you save your coins this month shopping. Do it right at Juneteenth, and you can start at the parade.
And the vendor opportunities and the economic development piece, that's been something that we've been doing since the very beginning. So the way that Juneteenth started, Juneteenth HBG, this kind of collective conglomerate, it started actually right at 2020, I think. That was like its first or second year.
Yeah,
because we were always doing something, but it got big that year.
Yes. 2019, I think people tested small micro things out, did my own little pop-up. And then 2020, it was like, well, why don't we try to organize them together? so that more people can attend and they can attend more than just one event.
Exactly. And we had that was the first year we did that. We had, and we still incorporate this into the day-long summit, but we had micro business trainings. We had home ownership workshops. We had all this micro business opportunity and convening so that people could understand, hey, we're not just telling you to come and sell your stuff. We want you to get the development to be a thriving business.
Yes.
And to that end, Elyse also runs something called Black Building Legacy and Creating Culture, and it's an early stage CEO incubator, and has been the way that we've gotten folks to come into Vend as well. So if you want to talk about Black a little bit, because that's been something that's been really beneficial for us.
For sure. So we're actually bringing that piece back, the training and development. We had so many folks who submitted proposals to be presenters at this year's Juneteenth summit and it was just such rich information. I think that was one thing last year I looked back and I'm like, dang, you only had an hour with that expert, and you also had to kind of split your time because there was 3 different presentations at each hour. And I want us to get more of that development. I want more access to those conversations and resources. So I know one of the presenters is one of our partners. Shout out to Harrisburg Regional Chamber and CREDIC. Shout out to Jamal Jones, Kara, Ryan. We appreciate you guys. We're going to be definitely doing some how to get funding and learning about credit, 5 C's of credit, conversations for business owners. There is resources outside of just this week of Juneteenth. Juneteenth is about money, right?
Yes,
Juneteenth is about come get this money, come make it look cute, get in front of the folks, get in front of all the people. We have thousands of people from over 25 counties that are coming to shop, and you're going to get your brand out there. You're also going to make money, but what are you going to do with it, right? Is this a business that you're only doing once a year? Is this a business that you are trying to pass on to your kids? Is this a business that you're trying to use to replace your current income? We have resources and opportunities. Our partners are ready to serve, are ready to support and help give you what you need, pour into these small businesses, because when we look at not just America, we look at America and we look at Harrisburg on that map, right? It's no different. Small businesses drive the community.
Absolutely.
Creative entrepreneurs are the future of our economy.
Absolutely right.
Local businesses are the future of our economy. And that means we need to support them. That means there need to be resources. That means there need to be investments with dollars and cents on it. So that's what Black is all about. It's a monthly subscription that you can be in CEO community, right? You have other entrepreneurs to bounce ideas off of. You have other entrepreneurs to partner, referrals. Our folks are constantly referring to one another to drive their bottom line from month to month, make money in their business every month is what Black is about.
That's amazing. And I can't wait to see, speaking of partners too, and we're jumping around a bit, but we have a bunch of amazing partners. These are some of them here.
Shout out to Edna.
Shout out to Dauphin County. Dauphin County has underwritten Juneteenth for, I think this is our 4th year getting funds, 3rd or 4th year. Shout out to UPMC and UPMC Health Plan. 0 Day does a lot for the Soma block party. They get music. They donate beer. It's amazing. Visit Hershey Harrisburg is a longtime partner. They've been supporting us almost since the beginning. Again, the chamber, of course, YPOC, and you can see some of the other folks up here. We work really closely with 717 Arts too, and we also push Fringe. So we have a lot of great partners in the community. I think this year represents over 100 different partners and sponsors that we've crossed that threshold with having over the six years and of getting funding, raising money, getting partnerships. I think we've crossed that threshold of working with at least 100 different organizations connected to Harrisburg.
Yeah, this year we added a new partner. I was really excited to mention our relationship with Pennsylvania Black Maternal Health.
Yes.
caucus.
Yes.
And we're going to be honoring them and those state representatives that are doing instrumental work, pulling dollars and resources and building community for needs that surround Black maternal health.
Yes, absolutely. So they're going to be the honorary chairs. Our reps are going to be the honorary chairs of the Juneteenth celebration this year. All right, let's get us back on track a little bit. So we talked about Saturday. That's in 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. Everything starts in 10 days on the 14th. The week is the 14th to the 21st. So we did the parade. So let's talk about what's next.
Yep. Saturday, Monday.
Yep. Monday is going to be our press conference and at the Capitol at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
And shout out to April V. Ash. She is the chair of the press conference, and she's also our pillar for community development. So we're very excited to have her. She is amazing. She was a chair last year as well, and she always does a fantabulous job. So we're really excited to have April. At that press conference, many of our elected officials that serve Harrisburg will be speaking. We're going to hear from our mayor. Shout out to Mayor Wanda R.D. Williams for one, getting us to be here on this in this great studio. Two, partnering with us for the parade as well. And three, she's going to be a judge at the parade, but she's also going to be exhorting the community at our press conference on the 16th. So we're excited.
Did we mention there's going to be judges at the parade?
Yeah, by the way, there are judges at the parade and there are prizes.
It's a competition.
So it's a competition. Okay, we got we got dances, bands, different folks presenting their stuff.
So from parade to press conference, right? Two different outfits, 2 different days.
Right, we're still tracking the outfits. So we're going to make sure, maybe something a little more business cash for the press conference, something
Cutest
a little more.
Blazer.
Yes.
Is it going to be inside or outside?
It's going to be on the steps.
Okay, so some years it's hot.
Some years it's hot. Real hot.
Your fans.
Yes, get your fans together.
If you didn't order your fans, order your fans.
All those things together. Then we're moving into something brand new. We always do a press conference. The parade's brand new too, but we have another brand new thing we're doing. We are going to be having the Vibe Check tailgate at the Kendrick Lamar concert in Hershey. So that's going to be really cool. Shout out to Shaniqua Williams for arranging that. And we are doing that in concert and in partnership with iHeartRadio, which is super cool.
Yeah,
they're a long time. Yeah, shout out to Holly and shout out to
holding
Jeff.
Us down.
They have been partners since the very beginning with us doing this work.
They get the Juneteenth is an opportunity.
That's right.
To run it up. People are excited.
Absolutely.
It's summertime. Culture is exploding in this city, absolutely, Harrisburg. Right. We're so diverse, so rich in culture and community, and people are seeking that. People are yearning that.
They really are.
It's a beautiful thing. So.
It really is beautiful, and we are doing that in concert with iHeartRadio. DJ Bach is going to be the DJ. You are free to bring your food and drinks. It's BYOB. We're going to have a couple things out there, some giveaways. We'll have the YPOC tent for sponsors and VIP.
Again, a look. What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? What are we wearing to the concert?
Are we going? Yeah,
right.
Tailgate, then the concert. So.
And you don't have to do too much of a costume change for that. But I'm saying, make sure you get something that can take you all the way through, because it's going to be a really good night.
Right.
And the tailgate lot is going to be so lit, especially with iHeart. They're bringing their stage.
Yes.
We're going to have
it's
DJ
Bach.
It's a whole little mini
concert,
party.
Yeah.
So we're really excited for that.
So Saturday parade, Monday morning press conference, 10 a.m. Monday evening turn up. Tailgate.
Time to turn up.
And
we're going up on a Monday. The song says Tuesday, but we're going to be going up on a Monday. Okay. We're really excited about that.
We are.
And then Tuesday, this is a special opportunity. We have our
VIP
reception. Yes. I was like, what are we calling it? We have VIP reception and Topics Tuesday are going to flow into each other that day.
Yes, two stacked events, but different, right? So VIP reception, I'm excited to be hosting it downtown Harrisburg at Culture and Commerce Co-working Space. I am the proprietor of Culture and Co. So very excited. Everyone's welcome. Downtown coffee lounge that people can come and get work done during the day, but we also throw and host a lot of events and networking events. So VIP reception is top tier. We have hosted state reps have been hosting fundraisers at Culture and Co. So it's gonna look like that. We have a gorgeous, one of a kind outdoor courtyard, private courtyard in the back.
So cute.
If you know, a lot of people have been to events back there. But so the VIP reception will be outside, and all of our partners, when we talk about access, this is what we mean.
Facts.
Young professionals of color is creating access through events like this where our state reps will be there, our partners, all of these corporate companies from state government to nonprofit partners, all of our chairs who are a big deal in the city. Eris, Ashley Smith, and all of our pillars. We have a team of at least 12 people, plus all of the presenters, right? The summit presenters, there's about 9 of them, subject matter experts, and the big dogs.
Facts.
Congressman Al Green from Texas.
Crazy. Amazing.
Corey Minor Smith, she's an author, an advocate. Michael Eric Dyson, who a lot of us in Harrisburg know because it's not his first time in Harrisburg, but
he likes us. He keeps coming back here.
It's something here, y'all. It's something here. Hey, come hang out with Uncle Michael.
Listen, Uncle Mike be giving us the gems, dropping major gems, and really situating us in the history, present, future of the work to uplift community and to be scholars and to know what we're talking about. So I love whenever he comes. These
awesome. People are really down to earth. So you can get a ticket yourself, $50 the tickets, heavy hors d'oeuvres, drinks. Again, gorgeous outdoor courtyard, little water fountain. Think like garden party.
Yes, garden party.
And that's from 5 to 7.
That's gonna be really cute.
Very cute. We'll move indoors for very much take the tie off, a little more casual. Topics Tuesday, which is a YPOC classic.
Yes, it is.
YPOC classic. It's Topics Tuesday event. So, think about from transitioning from the reception, you're more like very fluffy, fun, positive talk. Topics Tuesday is when we get into it. But let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about what they really said behind the closed doors, closed door meetings, right? Topics Tuesday is kind of that format.
It's what's going on in the city, what's going on nationally. We talk about a lot of different topics, and we get into the learning piece of it, right? And we hear each other out. Basair Vincent, my husband. Hi, Basair. He is going to be
president
of YPOC. And I always say husband. People are like, doesn't he do more? Yes, he is the president of YPOC. And he does a really good job helping people come to understanding. And he's a really patient teacher. And not that it's necessarily a teaching space, but it is a learning space. And you do have people that assume those roles of like the learning person.
Juneteenth is about unlearning.
It's about unlearning.
As much as it is about learning, it's also about learning. So all of these Juneteenth events are really made for folks to not just come and listen, but to come and talk as well, absolutely. Right? Bring your questions, your confusions, right? Like and we get into the messy, shade room day of events, things, current events from Shade Room are included. And absolutely. We want to talk about those too, because those are impacting our day-to-day life. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's talk about all the things, but in a safe space, very much safe space.
And that's free. So people can just come through and hang out afterward and really just understand. We talk about, especially during the Juneteenth one, we do like Juneteenth fast facts, and we talk about the history, and we talk about nationally what the national landscape is looking like, and all these different things to kind of really bring people into, we're doing this and it's going to be a celebration, but here's what we want to be learning, right? And it's also a little bit of a precursor to the summit. Which is on Wednesday.
Right? So Saturday parade, Monday morning press conference, evening tailgate and concert, Tuesday evening VIP reception, and Topics Tuesday, both at Culture and Commerce co-work space. And Wednesday is the summit.
Yes.
Wednesday is the Juneteenth summit. Is a full day, 9 a.m. breakfast. 9 a.m. breakfast real estate panel. So that'll be how we kick things off, and then programming gets booming at 10 a.m. There's a lunch panel that you can't miss. We end in the evening with our keynote. Congressman Al Green from Texas Congressman Al Green is coming to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Amazing.
As our keynote. And this is your opportunity, you all, to spend a whole day deep diving into, I know we want more. I know so many of us living in Harrisburg, living in the greater Harrisburg area even, we want more from a day-to-day basis. We want more from our boss. We want more from that job. We want more from our elected officials. We want more from our kids' teachers. We want more. And that is okay. So, and it's more than okay. we deserve it.
Absolutely right.
So that's what the summit is all about. The presentations aren't just really presentations, they're really dialogues, right? Like I said, Juneteenth is an opportunity for you to come and listen and talk, to learn about whether you're starting a business or growing a business, whether you want to take a pivot in your career path, whether you're not feeling inspired in the roles and jobs that you're currently in, right? This is a day of inspiration, a day of motivation, and a day of direct contact with experts. Some topics are like I said, Black maternal health is a big one. We have speakers from Black Wall Street and Erie, PA. We have folks from Philly to come talk about the future of cannabis as an industry and commerce opportunities there. We have so breakfast panel, lunch panel, and the lunch panel is almost keynotes in themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got a really strong lunch panel. So this is the day you take off work for. We're 10 days away. Today's the day you tell your boss that Wednesday, June 18th, you're not coming to work. But this is not like you're not going to be at work. Like, request off. This is an opportunity that I think everyone's employer, boss would suggest. Professional development, leadership development.
And we have a lot of our sponsors. They're bringing folks to the summit particularly. Everybody's very interested. So there are going to be a lot of employers there, folks that you can talk to, have these one-on-one conversations. If you're looking for different opportunities too. There's so many people I know. Well, I met such and such at the conference last year, at the summit last year, and we hit it off, and I got this professional opportunity, maybe a social one, an independent contract, things like that. So it's really important to be there for that opportunity, be there for the experience. It's always good. The food is always good. I love the food. I'm a big fan of getting good food for these events, and yeah, it's going to be really nice. So I'm excited about it.
A couple of the presentations that I'm most looking forward to. One is They Not Like Us. We're going to talk about Kendrick and Drake, the beef, and the commodification of rap. We are doing Rhythms of Resistance, American Roots in Latin America. This is where culture meets critique. So again, hoping folks can come in, ask questions, get a deeper meaning behind a lot of these messages that we live with every day.
Yes.
We're really looking forward to the presentation from The War on Drugs to Seeds of Equity. There's one for the importance of certifications, for opening doors, aka how do you do business with the city and government for the bigger bag, the bigger check. We have the shout out to Chef Corey. I'm really looking forward to her presentation around food insecurities and what impacts that has on culture, right? It's a big hot topic for a lot of community members and relationships with city officials. I know we just went through the primaries, and a lot of people were split on how to deal with the homeless communities that are living in our neighborhoods, are living in our backyards. They are part of our community.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking, the summit is for everyone. The summit is during the day, 10 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Doors will open for our keynote in the evening at 5:30 p.m. And shout out to Harrisburg University. We are at their newest location, which is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
222 Chestnut Street. And we really hope to see you there. I really, really hope folks can make it out to the summit. There is limited space, so you do need to get your ticket in advance. And bring your notebook.
Yep.
And still look cute. It's a look.
What are we doing for
a look.
Yes.
A day of business conference.
Business. I would say a little more than business cash, but cute business cash.
Yes.
Right. Really trendy.
Trendy business cash. Yeah, that's better.
So instead of cute, maybe not cute, but trendy business cash.
Trendy business, yeah.
Last year I had on a Dianu dress. Dianu's in Philly. If you're looking for business cash with a Nigerian African diaspora flair, definitely Dianu, definitely a shout out to them. I'm one of their brand ambassadors allegedly.
Okay.
So that's always an option. They have like great jackets, fun prints. Beautiful prints. The prints are some of my favorites. So
And you
yeah.
will be able to shop there too.
Absolutely, we'll be able to
Savoya's
shop
coming
there.
back. I know I got a lot of my
Yes.
earrings that I still wear today from her
So
shop last
cute.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, I got a pair of earrings from her too last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Looking forward to it.
So we're excited. Wednesday's always a vibe. So we're very excited for the summit. And then, Thursday is our sixth Jubilee. This is the longest running, I think, event that we've had is the Jubilee.
Yes.
So we are going to be as Sailors and Soldiers. I think I said that right. It's either Sailors and Soldiers or Soldiers and Sailors. But Soldiers and Sailors Grove on the front side of the Capitol. Everybody thinks the Capitol steps is the front. It's not. It's the one with the fountain is the front of the Capitol. And we're going to be there from 12 to 6. Last year, we only had from 12 to 4 on City Island, about 4:30. And folks were like, coming over the island, like, what? Did we miss it? It's over? So backed by popular demand, we are also then extending the time to 6 p.m. because folks were very sad to miss it when they came. They're like, I can't believe it's over. We'll be giving away meals to the first 300 families that come.
Free food.
Yep. So we are excited about that. We just come, you sign up, you get your meal ticket. So if you sign up in advance, you're going to get that meal ticket. You're going to be good to go. So we're super excited about that.
Yes,
And,
register for all of these events at JuneteenthHBG.com. Get your tickets
Yes.
ahead of time.
JuneteenthHBG.com, JuneteenthHBG.com.
Because you're going to be lost in the sauce,
JuneteenthHBG.com.
arriving when the events are over,
Yes.
wrong
All
locations.
that
Get your
kind of stuff.
tickets.
Happens all the time. Like people are like, I thought it was here today. And yes, people go, why so many events? Well, the reason we have this week long of events is because we have so many partners that have different specialties and things like these events. And also we want opportunities for people to kind of build up. So like the parade is a big one this year that we're going to keep talking about what events we have for the entire week. We want you to come and vend. We want you to come and buy. We want you to come and learn. We want you to come and celebrate. So it's super exciting. Last year at the big hit at the Jubilee last year was the petting zoo, and I think it's either him or a version of will be back. People were so super excited about that petting zoo, and
Kimeka was excited about the petting zoo.
the kids were excited about the petting zoo. I didn't even go. I didn't get a chance to go for it because we were so busy. But the kids are like coming, like, wow, we saw the
Bring your
goats,
kids, y'all. Bring
and
the
we saw the
kids. Bring 'em.
chickens. They were
Bring
so
your kids.
excited about them chickens and goats and bunnies and stuff like that, and soft furry things. Kids like that stuff. So
Right.
it was nice. And then we had lots of activities for the kids. We had, I think, we had close to 60 vendors. So it was really nice.
Looking forward to the Jubilee.
Definitely
Classic.
Jubilee. And DJ Bach again. Bach is being featured the entire week. So it's pretty cool. He is going to be on the ones and twos at Jubilee. So that's going to be super fun.
Yeah, a lot of vendors give away things because a lot of our sponsors are
Yes.
vending. I remember the fans were
Oh,
a hit. I think
my
I got
God.
the last fan. I was so glad 'cause
We
it was
needed
hot,
them
y'all.
fans. It was
hot.
97 degrees. Okay. And we had put up extra tents too because we were like, woo,
Edna
Lord,
has
that's
little
fun.
free smoothie
Yes.
samples.
The nice thing was on City Island, we had them trees, and I think there's going to be a little more tree cover.
Yeah,
That's
more shade.
Soldiers Grove. So that was good. And then, it was lots of giveaways, lots of just family-friendly stuff. We had people selling. We're going to have Rain and Taj are going to be back most likely with their lemonades, stuff
Better
like
be.
that. So, yeah.
And
it's
shout
gonna
out
be
to
a lot of fun.
Ashley who held us down.
Oh, Ashley Smith.
She co-chaired it with Corey
Yes.
and now has been able to run the event.
2 or 3 years in a row by herself.
Yes, shout out to Ashley Smith.
So thank you, Ashley, for everything you do.
Hopefully she brings back Small Business Saturdays in Italian Lake.
Knock on wood, cross all the things because we want her to do that. She was a prolific person at this as well. So we're really excited.
Yeah, activating
To have her on the team.
space, helping these businesses get more money, make money every month
Yeah.
in the business. It made a difference, I feel like, in
Yeah, it really did.
Harrisburg's small business community.
Absolutely. And there were so many businesses you didn't know. I learned about someone who had made a card game. I learned about the young woman who does the picnic setups.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about someone who does Nisha who does the lawn games.
Yes.
I learned about all of those things at Small Business Saturday for sure.
Yeah.
So Ashley, when you see this, start back at Small Business Saturday. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving here.
Yeah, so-
Friday. We are back at Soma for our block party, our Juneteenth Soma block party. Shout out to Dewan Dixon and also Sarah Bosich from SB Events. We shout out to the both of them for working together to pull this off. This is our second one.
Yeah,
that's pretty
last
exciting.
year's was
A time. It was a time. It was
banger, as the
amazing.
kids say.
It was super dope.
I think that's the one most people, if you've seen shots of last year's Juneteenth, it's probably from that event. Everyone was outside. There was so much joy.
Yes, it was
The
beautiful.
band was amazing.
Super dope.
And we combined that with a DJ.
Yeah.
So the DJ threw in,
jumped
you know,
in. Yes.
he was throwing
It was
the extra sauce. We had the little VIP indoor area.
And we'll have that again.
Yes.
Yep.
Special segment of taste testing these catering businesses, right? Because a lot of small businesses, restaurants specifically, have been closing. And I don't know if you knew, but restaurants are one of the banks want to lend the least to restaurants because they're the most likely to fail, right? It's one of anywho. So.
True.
This is a great opportunity for you to come and taste a lot of these chefs that are catering on behind the scenes of places and events, and really the future of our restaurant row is going to be housed here at the Soma Block Party Taste of Harrisburg when you get there.
Absolutely right. And we're that Taste of Black Harrisburg also is going to be featuring a lot of black chefs and food, but it's for everybody, right? Like, we want you guys to know that, you know, not only is Black Harrisburg poised to really have this revival in the city, especially with business, but also that we've created this welcoming, beautiful environment where everybody can come and experience it, right? So people of all shades, colors, backgrounds come and have a grand old time. I mean, people just be having a time, and it's very cool to see. And party in the street, right? Vendors. We have Taste of Black Harrisburg. It's going to be inside of Bricko, food trucks. So it's going to be really nice. And there's going to be a lot going on in the city that night. So I feel like we're going to have a good showing for that. So it's going to be alive. City's going to be alive.
Yes.
And then last but not least, Saturday, we are closing out the week with a concert at HMAC.
Yes.
So it's our first year at HMAC.
First year.
Shout out to Terry and the team. Shout out to John for jumping on this opportunity. You know, we wanted to really start to center places where I think, or at least parts of town where we know that we want to see more culture and different things happening. So we are happy to work with them. They're on the same type time, bringing in different artists that serve the community and people like. So we will be having Jadakiss headline, and that's pretty dope. I am so excited about that. Their team has been amazing to work with, and it's been lovely. It's been fabulous. So I'm really excited about it.
We couldn't do the concert without Yanni Williams, Power Choice Productions, and that's probably my favorite part of the concerts is usually the local lineup that gets the crowd going before the headliners come on. So Yanni has been in the streets finding artists the whole time was here. We didn't even know it.
And she can find them. She'd be pulling them out of it's magic to me.
Each time I'm like, wow.
How did she do that? Yeah. Absolutely.
Where do they be at? The whole time they're at Juneteenth.
Yep. And like Yanni was how I learned about Legacy Drip. Yanni was how I learned that Maxim is actually like a performer. Like, I knew it, but like seeing him on the stage last year doing his thing. So I'm hoping to, to see more artists like that again. So we're excited.
Real Lituation even produced a Juneteenth song. I think we're going to be running that back.
So cool.
Yeah.
So super cool. So yeah. So that's rounding out the week. And then I wanted to show you guys just a couple of the t-shirts. I'm wearing one of them.
Ooh.
This is our Juneteenth shirt that I think we're gonna keep this out for a couple years.
Was that made by Prolific?
This is Prolific. This is King Prolific, Brian King Prolific Hickman. And then I have a couple other ones I'm gonna show you too, because we do have a couple different styles. So we are bringing back this retro style that everybody loved. This was our Juneteenth 2022 style. So everybody was like, well, how come you didn't make any more of those? So now we have some more of these.
Yay.
So we're excited about that. We're definitely going to have some more of these ones. And then we have the other last style that I think we'll still have is just the Juneteenth HBG logo, designed by Devon. And we are excited to have these styles. All of our logos and stuff are done by local artists and creators, which is a big deal for us, of course. So definitely patronize. The shirts will be on sale at all of the events. We'll also have some other fun merch. We have cups. tumblers and cups, so you can enjoy, things even at the events. So we're really excited about all of that. Very, very excited. So thanks, Elyse, for sitting with me today to this special episode of on WHBG 20 for Juneteenth HBG. Don't forget, we are thankful to the mayor. We're thankful to Mayor Wanda R.D. Williams for allowing us to take up space here today on the channel. And we're also thankful to the entire administration and city council for working with us on this parade and working with this on the rest of the week. We cannot do stuff like this without our city involved. So this is super important that we have, that we acknowledge that, so that we can keep building these connections and strengthening these connections, so that we can keep having an amazing Juneteenth celebration in Harrisburg. Shout out to YPOC board as well, Young Professionals of Color Greater Harrisburg, for all of the oversight. Shout out to Merrick, who's one of our newer board members and finance director, who's been keeping us on task. Shout out to the whole team.
Shout out to you, Kimeka.
Oh,
Campbell, who is the
Thank
glue,
you.
who is the motor, the engine. You know what I mean? You're a lot of the pieces of the puzzle here. So
it is my honor to do it. It's been the rides have been long, bumpy, but also very fun. And so we always look, somehow I was just talking about this with Eris the other day. Somehow, even though everything goes left, right, and up, down, and crazy, and anything that can go wrong will absolutely threaten to go wrong, we come out with a beautiful week, because we do plan. We do this 10 months out of the year. We take a quick break and we're back at it by August. So it is a labor of love, but I truly love it. And it's been amazing.
Yeah. And
so
every single dollar is going right back into the community, into hiring. We hire all of our contractors locally.
That's right.
All of our staff that we're able to afford stipends for, we do. There are a lot of perks that we extend, leadership development, business development. There are just a richness and abundance that just goes along with Juneteenth.
Absolutely.
It can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. We're going to keep going.
We got to keep going.
So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. And when you see this and you're like, I loved everything that they were talking about, we are ready to go. You're going to go to JuneteenthHBG.com to get those tickets. And you will see everything laid out there. You'll see, and if you want to sponsor, right, we can't get you into all the stuff at this point, but still, we will always take your money if you want to give a donation to help us do this great work. So thank you again. Thank you, Elyse. And we're going to see you at Juneteenth HBG week. We're so excited.
So excited. Thank you, guys. Thank you all.